In the leaked filings from the Blake Lively versus Justin Baldoni legal war, a chilling metaphor emerged. Blake allegedly compared herself to Daenerys Targaryen, claiming she had two dragons in her corner, one dragon being her husband, Ryan Reynolds, and the other her best friend Taylor Swift. In Hollywood and in business, this is known as Clout-Wrangling. It's the act of using your A-list connections not to create value, but to exert pressure. It's about making sure that your opponent knows that if they fight you, they aren't just fighting you as an individual, they are fighting an entire ecosystem of power. But there is a high cost to being somebody else's dragon. Today, we're looking at why good and shallow relationships are the most dangerous ones you can have. We're analyzing why Ben Affleck's skepticism is a better founder trait than Matt Damon's loyalty, and how you can avoid being used as a pawn in somebody else's shadow war. The first mistake happens in the shallow zone. You've been friends with somebody for years. You've gone to their parties, you've seen their success. So when they ask and call you for a quick favor, such as a letter to an agent, a post on social media, or a call to a CEO, your inner script says, "They're my friend. Of course, I must help. I should help." But in Hollywood, these asks are rarely simple. They are transactional proxies. By saying yes without checking the why, you are providing cover. Investors do this all the time. A warm intro from a high-status founder is a gold standard endorsement. If you provide that introduction for a friend who is actually running a toxic ship or cooking the books, your reputation is the one that takes the hit when the truth comes out. You must distinguish between being friendly and being a facilitator. There is a fundamental difference in how these stars handle their authority. Matt Damon and Taylor Swift represent the squad script. It's a fierce, often blind loyalty. If you're in the circle, they have your back, period. This is great for a high school clique, but it's dangerous for a professional ecosystem. Then, there is the Ben Affleck model. Affleck has famously said, "I don't think actors should have any authority in the world." He is a skeptical realist. He understands that fame is a distorting lens. If you are asked to use your name to wrangle a situation, like the alleged pressure put on Sony talent agents, you have two choices. Number one, if you choose to help, investigate and go deep. Do the due diligence, talk to both sides, understand the situation and its legal and ethical implications. Number two, stay away. If you don't have time for the truth, you don't have time for the favor. Don't be the dragon for a story you haven't read. If you wouldn't sign your name to the contract, don't sign your name to the favor. The third point is the one most founders ignore: contagion. Your name and reputation is your currency. If you cooperate with someone who is trying to undermine an innocent party, like the reports of Lively's circle allegedly freezing out Baldoni, you aren't just helping a friend. You are complicit and an accomplice. And in the court of public opinion, and increasingly in actual courtrooms, cooperation is equivalent to consent. If you help somebody by leveraging your power to bully a vendor, a director, or a co-founder, you have officially moved from friend to co-conspirator. From a founder's perspective, this is why board of director members resign when they smell smoke. They know that their presence on the board is a form of cooperation. So, the moment you realize that you are being used for your market value rather than for your expertise and wisdom, note that you are in a transactional trap. Be nice, be friendly, be helpful, but before you let somebody use you to burn down a rival, run this authority sanity check. Check for the risk to your reputation, check for the transactional value of the favor, and verify the truth. Ask yourself if you're comfortable being used in this situation and if your friend is actually telling you the truth. Don't allow your good and shallow relationships to dictate your deep and permanent and forever reputation. Be like Ben Affleck. maintain a healthy skepticism of your own power, and be very, very careful who you say yes to. And if need be, just don't respond. Are you feeling pressured by your network to make moves that don't sit right with your gut? That's an alignment issue. In my Get Out of Your Own Way sessions, we decode these social pressures so that you can lead with integrity, not just clout. So click on the link below and let's get you out of your own way. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to see more.